Okay, now this one actually needs context. It was just so good that we need to actually put it in this video as well. But some lore on this one. Opie is letting her boyfriend know about her test results for an exam she did. What did you get, baby? 95. I swore I was gonna fail it. It was kinda hard. Hooray! The girlfriend passed the test. Surely the simple response is, great job, I'm so proud of you, right?
No.
What's this plain salsa you're trying to serve at the dinner table? You don't just serve positive reinforcement, you smother them with it. If you ain't making your girl cringe after the third message of support you give her, then you aren't doing enough. Observe, plebs. Hell yeah, baby, 95's the best number.
Yeah, I guess.
That's Lightning McQueen's number.
Wait, what?
Cause you're my queen.
What are you talking?
Good job.
There is one 4th of July that always sticks out for me. 1997. That's the year my stepdad pulled me aside from the fireworks show to reveal he bought a grenade. He tossed it off a cliff and just he and I saw it. I started calling him Dad. The man earned it. That was a dark year for me. Me and my dad were at the Grand Canyon for the 4th of July and then, out of nowhere, he just blew up right beside me.
AI will never replace me. My autism is far too complex for any robot to duplicate.
Hey man, really cool. I'm really proud of you finding a way to make yourself feel cool. I'm just... Okay, am I wrong to think that this bike looks a bit too big for them? Like they're... You know how little kids look really small in their bikes because the bikes are just too big for them? It looks like that. The extra text at the bottom there is just to hide the pedals that are there because they don't actually have an engine. Remember when Ariana dated Osama bin Laden for a while and she had to make a whole Google Doc apology about it later? We laugh at this stupidity now, but give it about 30 or 40 years and someone's gonna come across this post and think it's legit.
Oh my gosh, did you all know that the lead actress in Skibbity 2, Flush to Ohio, has actually dated a terrorist one time?
Shop worker awarded 40 sausage rolls for 40 years of service. Wow. They weren't even willing to give away the premium ones, I reckon. Probably just the generic ones they could have gotten for about $1. No, sorry, compared to today's inflation, $4. Hey buddy, thanks for not making us have to try and keep you around because you were too afraid to find a better career. Here's $160 worth of stuff that you're probably gonna throw out half of it because you don't actually have the storage space for it all. Anyway, yeah, get back to it, buddy. I need to get someone to repaint my yacht and that's not gonna pay for itself. And now for some inspiring poetry. Here I sit, as in the water, dich in the air, without a lover or a person who care.
Sorry, it always gets to me. I haven't actually turned the bath on. These are all just tears I'm sitting in.
Oh my god, no. No. I don't like this angle. Based on some of the DMs I get, I know there's some of you that wouldn't mind this at all, but nope, no thank you. Just gonna focus on the text and not on the face. How it feels to be the first to say happy birthday in a group chat and watch everybody else quickly send their desperate happy birthday like pathetic little sheep. Okay, that gives a lot more context to this angle, but you could have chosen other angles. I'm just saying. Youthful ignorance is thinking Gryffindor is the best house, and maturity is realizing that you should read another book. Any other book. I'm begging you. Preposterous. Everyone knows Harry Potter started the whole world of wizardry. Like, that's the OG. You don't disrespect the OG. That's like disrespecting the Bible, you know? J.K. Rowling invented wizardry, as we all know. No one can deny this. Lord of the Rings? Please, what about that trilogy series centered around an elaborate jewelry heist gone wrong? Police officer reacts to Breaking Bad. Oh gee, I wonder what commentary they'd have to say about a show that is literally about making and distributing drugs. Yep, that's illegal. You shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, see when Loki here opens up the portal to let the Chitauri in and invade New York? Yeah, that's illegal. You can't do that. We broke up. Males are so horrible and pathetic. I'm so sorry, Queen. I was dating another woman. What? Whoa. You just completely assumed a possibility that, lesbians don't exist. Look at you casually erasing LGBT people from any sort of conversation. Go on now, double down. Tell us which of the people in this breakup are the horrible and pathetic ones. We'll give you bonus points if you can figure it out without referencing their genitalia.
Got a 1,000 pound multiply.
Actually a pretty groovy looking car. I wouldn't mind it. It's pretty cool. Looks like it's been taken well good care of. Looks old enough for it to feel like a vintage car, but also not too old that you feel like you wouldn't be able to drive it without having to, you know, use your feet to push it around.
Is this still available?
Yes.
Not surprised.
Why? Okay, no, I'm justified to say this why. You know why? This ain't even a multipla. This is a Chrysler PT Cruiser, which made me think, okay, well then why would they not just have the original image there for this? People aren't surprised it's still available after all. You want to see what a Fiat Multipla looks like? Someone was paid a lot of dollars to do this. To quote some comments I saw on Reddit about people who were sharing this image, who knew that a car could have man boobs? I don't know why, but it looks like the top half is an axolotl that is just sleeping on the back of a catfish, which is the bottom half of the car. But anyway, yeah, this made me go down a bit of a rabbit hole to find other weird car designs. And then you have this one, just straight up glitching cars into each other at this point. What even is this design choice? If you need that many headlights, get a truck. This says a lot about society. Do you want to drink engine coolant?
Come on! I want free will!
Please, we're trying to save you.
Oh, really? You care about my life?
Of course, silly. How else can you pay your taxes? Deep sea creature. Ah, yes. This is the kind of stuff we should send to aliens. Hello, we are humans. This is what we do. This is literally what we do. We draw cute, relatable, wholesome cartoons, but make sure if there's a woman in it, she's like tig-bitty, goth-dommy mommy energy, you know? So that gets the clicks. My mom just made a salad with the cucumber I used to... no, well, hang on. Okay, she used it for herself for 3 hours yesterday. I hope she washed it well. So you put it back? Why would you put it back? Why'd you just throw it out? Why would you put it back? And you're expecting her to have washed it. Why didn't you wash it after using it? Who raised you? Your mother should get CPS called on her. Call it on yourself. Wow. There's so many questions. Bring a reusable cup to the coffee shop to get a savings on your beverage. Did you know the average office worker uses 25,000 disposable coffee cups per month? Oh damn, I'm slacking. Yeah, no, this isn't a goal. I'm gonna throw out this reusable cup. No. Can't leave it up to all my fellow coworkers to pick up my slack. This isn't like the gym. You wanna get lower the number. This is golf. Yeah, lower the number my coworkers have to do by taking on some myself. It's golf, no! E-dating prices. Oh, Jesus Christ. See, this is the kind of stuff people should make business courses out of. Not crypto, but how to exploit lonely and desperate people who... Okay, you know, that is still crypto. Sleep call. 10 minutes, $19.99. 10 plus hours, $300. Texts. Good morning and night, $4.99. I love you, $4.99 per message. Matching profile pictures. 10 minutes matching profile picture. $10. For 10 minutes. Oh my god. That's valued. Someone's put that as some sort of financial value. Wow. 1 day matching profile picture, $99.99. I know we're laughing at the fact that this is all meant to be purely a parody of actual things, but that's the problem. Is the fact that this actually exists to some legitimate degree. Maybe not this ridiculous, but it still exists. That said though, I do feel it's stupidly gatekeeping for us to criticize people who actually pay for affection and love like this. That it's not legit despite them usually finding it equally as fulfilling as they'll ever need it to be. It's like hating on people who pay for things in games instead of actually grinding them. How dare you grind in the real world to make a decent income that you can actually splurge money in these games with their microtransactions. You're a lazy person. All good if you have a different opinion to me. I'm standing right next to my gravestone. I'm ready to die here. Ooh, yeah, sexy model face. You look easy to draw. Try. Wha-bam! Yeah, lesson 1 of the internet. If someone implies the ability to draw something in a comment online, don't challenge them on it if you think they're incapable, because they will be. Otherwise, they wouldn't have made the comment in the first place. Humans saw this and invented email. Ain't no better way to make something seem even more magnificent and beautiful than it already is than by inventing something around it that is absolutely abysmal to be around. That's how I help people on their Tinder dates. They hire me to be around their date in public, and I just start screaming. That way, the Tinder date compares me to the person they're dating right now and thinks that that person actually is a lot better than what else is out there. Netflix executives seeing Schmidt as 69 at gmail.com cancel their free month trial just for schmidtaz70@gmail.com to start a new one.
I don't know. It's hard to say. Might need to analyze this for another few months.
Bro, this emoji, it gets like a whole as new dark meaning when you consider that the hand might not be his, but someone who is behind him, covering his mouth and... Oh my god, and what? Jerking him off.
Not every time. Stop bringing it back to that. Just found out that Smex isn't a meme, guys. There are people out there doing it in real life. Ugh, I thought we all agreed to the unspoken rule that if our parents like something, that is cringe and we all don't do it.
Let's see how long it lasts. I'm about to flex you my ass. Olympic athlete vomits on live TV after being made to swim in polluted river at Paris Games. Oh. That's right, I didn't really follow the Olympics at all, but I do remember them not ever actually cleaning up the pollution of the France River. They said they would. They said it would be clean, but I'm pretty sure there was a lot of sources saying that, nuh-uh. But oh my god, vomited 10 times! Like, it's one thing to vomit from, like, exhaustion or whatever, from maybe drinking a bit too much water, but come on, vomiting 10 times? There's gotta be more at play there than just feeling exhausted and your body feeling a bit gross.
I wish I spoke French. I wonder what this says.
I'll do my best to pronounce the phonetics of the French language, but essentially, I think it's saying that the entire French nation wants to bring back the guillotine just for me. New roommate stacked her Funko Pop collection against my icon wall. I'm about to lose it. Oh, don't worry, Funko people. One day these things will actually be worth more than the value that you've lost 90% of when buying them. Yeah. You keep them in their packaging. It's fine. Normal game with that one bro who only plays female characters, and their armor is always incredibly incompatible with the actual necessity in the, if you really put into perspective the lore and how things work in the game. Why would they wear a skirt? Oh, but don't worry, once they level up again, they can upgrade to the bikini. That's more protective. Because went to check my phone storage and saw the EmKay agenda is alive and well. Is anyone surprised? Oh man, it really is a virus, isn't it? Look, it even stored gigabytes of storage from some random app onto your phone. And Bark, what the hell's Bark? I'm gonna Google that one. Bark. Oh my god. Oh, it's called Bark. Honestly, no. Great name. That's great. The most satisfying donut glazing. Damn, how much glazing do you need? At one point, you're gonna have more glaze than donut. Like, here's your chips with a side of burger. Hey, I passed out 30 times, but here's your donuts. Hey, Ross, congratulations on your new TV. You wouldn't be able to disable the ads, we're afraid. Ha! The hat really rubs salt in the wound. Oh, we sign our messages off with our initials. We can assure you we were not laughing at the situation. BS. Gabales. Age, 21. Course, BSBA. Sex, no experience. Well, I mean, you can't get him up on this because he's technically still giving us accurate and honest information. Cylinder incident. Man, it sure is boring working at the mini M&M tube factory. Oh no. If you don't get this, and you are someone who is clearly not at all experienced and educated on famous Reddit history. Normally, you would feel excluded by that, but if anything, that kind of more just shows that you're someone who actually has a life outside. So, I guess the joke's on us. TLDR if you're curious enough. One time, someone posted on Reddit asking for help getting something out of a tube. They wouldn't explain what was stuck inside the tube, just that there was something stuck inside it and help and suggestions on how to get it out. After constant snooping for information from the OP, it became very apparent that they have done exactly what's happened to the person in the bottom part of this image. Inflation isn't real. Make things cheaper or I will simply steal them. I like your thinking. You do that. First, you do it first, I'll follow you. You go ahead and do it first, because the police are outside, they'll catch you first. But, I support you, like, I'll back you up, bro. Yeah. Jackie Chan movies be like, I don't want any trouble! Hey, no! Please! Dude, stop fighting me! Stop! Call the police! Sup?
Netflix lol, what about you?
12 months later. Chilling.
I sent that over a year ago, shaking my head.
Lamau, I was in jail, lol. Thread. Did you know Kim Jong-un and his family are jealous?
Kim Jong-un is not Jewish. Neither is anyone in his family.
Why did 9-year-old me think gee whiz was another word for piz? Once asked my teacher after watching this if I could go for a gee whiz in the toilet. I still to this day lose sleep over thinking about it. God. Oh man, that'd be one of the very few, gifts of getting to be a teacher. Just being there for those moments where growing people as they're developing through life have those moments of absolute cringe and embarrassment, and you were there. You were there in the front row to have that memory. You were there to be a part of the audience. And so from now on, if they never leave the local town that they grew up in and you now work in,
You'll see them as they go about life, and you can just look at them, and that's all you need to do to remind them that you remember. You remember when they asked if they could go for a gee whiz when they were still only 9 years old.
what the hell is this? It's like right when you start thinking that, hey, there's some good use of AI in society, that you get reminded about this and that, you know what, hey, actually, I think corporates had the right idea. Let's speed up climate change. Let's encourage it a bit more. Let's get it going a bit faster. Hell, even the house is shouting, oh yeah, with the Kool-Aid man, who technically is notorious for absolutely obliterating houses and walls in general. I think this house is just sort of trying to appease its eventual demise, you know, Stockholm Syndrome of sorts.
Notice he is content both with and without an apple. A lot to learn here.
A very valid statement. This does still, though, require a lot more research for reasons. Because you don't need to elaborate, we just need to do more research. So we're gonna have to look at this for longer, for more hours of the day. I require this to be sent to me for analysis. This is my full-time job now. I should get paid for it. It's important for society. Life hack. Before drinking, eat liver so that the alcohol doesn't know which liver to attack. That's why cannibals are a thing. They don't just like the taste of human flesh, they're just trying to gain extra lives. Heart attack? Don't worry, they already ate about 2 or 3 hearts, so they've got the spare ones to live. Shot in the head? That's okay. You have another brain in your stomach, so the bullet will be confused. It won't know where it actually wants to strike to kill you.
At university, accidentally bump into a girl carrying papers. Kneel down to her to help her collect them. Our eyes meet. I say something like, hey, it's like in the movies.
Yeah, except in the movies the guy's attractive.
Is the cure to male loneliness just one more Halo 3 LAN party at Owen's house? The answer is yes. To this day, regardless of the fact of how much more accessible online video games are to play together, it is so much more fun when you're actually in the same room together.
Lung cancer speedrun.
Jesus. Far out. Yeah, okay, maybe 3D printing should also be banned the same way we're trying to ban AI. It's not good for society. Manual drivers, when someone just wants to have an easier time driving.
My gear stick, you gotta play with my gear stick, otherwise you're not a true driver.
I proudly despise these sort of people as someone who is myself a very proud manual driver. The only praise I have for manual cars is that they're normally cheaper. Just one less bit of technology that makes it go up in price.
You would not pirate a mouse.
Tech CEO says people will enjoy paying a monthly fee to use a mouse.
You're going to really love that.
I'm sorry, but what can you possibly provide in a mouse that would justify needing a monthly fee for it that couldn't just be a straight up flat purchase? It's a mouse. It's just a clicker. It's a clicker. It's a point and click. What the hell what does it serve you martinis? Does it juice your fruits and veg for you? What is it providing on a monthly basis? Why TikTok sped up songs are actually good. Hey, look, it's you. It's the person who thinks this. That's you. That's what you look like. Stinky old needing high octane, speedy, fast things to actually be able to focus on them. Get new animations, Mother Nature. Ugh, game is reusing animations from other games in the series. Oh, don't worry, it's just all part of the live service. They're cutting costs on developing new stuff now. They're just rehashing the old things because they're focusing on the DLC that's going to come up in a few years called the Mutant Apocalypse DLC. It's going to be great. They'll have all new animations, new designs as well. Great stuff. Just wait till you see the new human designs. There's actually a lot of detail that's actually underneath the current human mesh skin. Yeah, when that DLC comes out, they're actually going to be letting you see all that. They're going to actually add extra details, like you can actually see eye sockets.
You can't expect me to believe there is a race of creatures living in well-ordered homes who spend all day making candy while their evil counterpart hides out in menacing fortresses that augur only destruction. Damn, this has really changed my perspective on bees. They literally live in the pristine world of Willy Wonka chocolate factory life. And at the same time, live in sort of, I guess, fear of these larger orc-like beings that have only one purpose, really, and that is to commit wrath and destruction. They are genuinely living in a Lord of the Rings-esque world. Remember, when digging for gold, never give up. Sometimes you're only one more pick away from absolutely making things worse for yourself.
Dicks are so cute. Oh my god. But when you hold one in your hand and it starts twitching, it's like it's nuzzling you. Or when they perk up and look at you like, oh, meow.
God. Oh, it hurts. It hurts to even do it.
Peony-kun is happy to see me.
Far out. Oh, God. How am I feeling sick, but not physically?
And when penis-kun's sperm on the meat, they're blushing and it's all like, oh. Penis-kun is so adorable. Yippee!
Bubble enthusiasts hearing about pop culture.
Never forget what they took from us.
We used to be a country. A proper country.
Where our tables, that if they were colored like this today, old people would complain that they're too woke. And our seats were food. Food that had eyeballs, that were always looking up at our butts. I finally got it, homies. My PlayStation 5. I can't believe people were stupid enough to pay over $500 for this thing. Ellie doesn't kill the person who tortured and murdered her father figure because revenge bad. Kirby has killed gods because someone stole his cake.
Too young for...
I hate my wife.
Too old for...
Skibbity toilet, Ohio.
Just in the right age for...
Less
than 3.
Rest in peace.
I couldn't find the dove emoji.
You literally just... If you... So I know what they're trying to get from me here, and I'm not gonna give it. I'm not gonna give it. What's a universal thing that most men like? I'm making a comic, but I just realized I don't actually know any men in real life.
Throwing large rocks into bodies of water from great heights. That's it. That's the only thing. Ask any man, they will agree. This is us. I'm not one to encourage stereotypes about an entire gender, but this is true. This is true.
A classic Franklin story. Franklin fakes an injury to get Percocet. Our friend Franklin here has developed a little bit of a paracetamol addiction.
Peeing while peeing. Schmitting while peeing. Well, look, as long as you're sitting on the toilet, you're kind of prepared for the worst, I guess. Farting while peeing. Just a bit of discomfort, yep. Peeing while schmitting. Schmitting while schmitting. Farting while schmitting. Yes, it's all pretty good. Good substantial, good expectations all around. Peeing while farting. Yeah, case for alarm, yep. Schmitting
While farting.
and then farting while farting. Yeah, it's pretty good. Toilet cubicle sign. Don't flush anything except toilet paper.
Me wondering what to do with all of this schmidt.
Well, I guess there's a reason why men have deeper pockets in their pants. Like, okay.
Gen Z wants to see less smecks on screen, according to a new study.
Unless it's Shrek.
This just in, please someone help Gen Z. Please. I'm really concerned. Size does matter, my fellas. Sun and moon, same size. And his light is 7-fold brighter than that of the moon, but as regards size, they are both equal. And there we have it. Absolute proof that they are the same size. I put 2 lines beside them and they both measure the same. Hey, check it out, my burger is the same size as a car. The power of doing literally what someone else does to debunk their argument.
Love it.
Hey, Sony, yeah, it's not actually called X. We're still calling it Twitter. Ladies to gentlemen, I present to you the perfect rebuttal while at the same time effectively advertising your product.
It's called Twitter. It's called X.
Me not listening with my Sony noise-canceling headphones.
Peter, I told you. R/sounding isn't for music.
That's great. I'm not going to look into this. I'm gonna take this meme for its word. Because I'm scared. I've learned enough Spanish to dream in Spanish, but I can't understand what the frick anyone is saying. Okay, 5'11", 185 pounds toned, 8.5 inches long, 4.9 inches thick and cut.
What about you?
Intel Core 2 Duo, 3.2 gigahertz, 4 gigabytes
wait,
DDR3
wait,
RAM,
what?
1066 megahertz, ATI Radeon X 1950 Pro 256-bit with 256 megabyte GDDR3 VRAM,
Okay, hang on,
512 gigabytes Seagate HDD, 5400 RPM.
Okay, so it's like HDD, like big boobs, or? Would you spin this wheel if landing on red means you get shot in the head?
Hey, it's a win-win situation.
The doctor said I should touch myself whenever I feel like it.
No, he said you could have a stroke at any time.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No.
Drink a sugary drink. Take a pee.
Pee smells like sugar.
Realizes that my body literally filters out excess sugar for me and I don't need to worry about it anymore.
Oh, and on.
For those who don't know, this is usually a heavy sign of diabetes.
I freaking hate being 13! Yesterday, my whole class had to stay behind for 30 minutes because some kid kept yelling, Sigma, Sigma on the wall, who's the skibbidiest of them all?
I wonder what the next thumbnail is gonna be. It's over. He's done. Finally over. It's done. The end. Finally done. 93, 97, 96, 94 PSI.
I can't get these tires to 100% no matter how much air I put in them. What the frick? I think I got bad tires. Oh, yeah, you're so close. Don't give up now. Sometimes you have to use hot air to get to 100%.
Whoever's friend this is, they've clearly put out a secret life insurance policy on your name, and they are really hoping for a payday soon.
Hi, dipschmits. Left lane is the passing lane and the fast lane. If someone cuts you off, blame your mother for feeding you her hot schmidt fresh out of her butt. I ain't got no respect for you.
Guarantee this is the sort of person who purposely overtakes someone, then slows down so this is more closely legible for the person they've overtaken just because they didn't have the audacity to go 10 Ks over the limit. Or, in this case, 10 miles, I suppose, because
American miles.
the only girl who waited for me, a JPEG.
You freaking suck.
This is wrong. Learn to use better language when trying to pronounce and express your feelings.
Yucky you.
This is correct. It is far more accurate as they are not currently fornicating something that is a vacuum.